Hi, صباح الخير. So I am here with another vlog. I think this is gonna be my number 10. Whoa! Super excited. I reached number 10. Okay, so recently a lot of people are asking me about Kookmin University and what I'm studying, especially because not a lot of people study design in Korea. This is what I've noticed even when I was doing my research to come here on the scholarship. Not a lot of people are studying design, specifically here. Maybe like fashion. Recently I've heard a couple of people studying fashion here that are international students, not from Asia Pacific, like from Europe and other countries. So why am I saying this is that I want to answer some of the questions that they ask me like on regular basis while getting ready, because I'm gonna go to see an exhibition that I was super excited to see, but in the summer, but I couldn't due to a lot of reasons. Anyway, and then I'm gonna go work on my research at a cafe or the library, depending on how busy the cafe is or my mood, if I want quiet or I don't mind the noise in a sense. So first question, studying design in Kookmin University. For me, I'm studying visual communication design, which is basically graphic design, typography, and basic design, like knowledge. And I love to say in a sense. I think you can comment how many times I said in a sense. So yeah, I am studying visual communication design. And Kookmin University have two tracks, the theory track and the technical track for the same major. So sometimes if you search, you might find two majors, or you can find graphic design, I think, and then there is visual communication design. So basically, I'm studying it in Korean. It's not in English. My university doesn't have the English track yet. I don't know if they're gonna open, because still the people who come to study here or study in Kookmin University, basically they know Korean, and most of them are Koreans. I didn't see a lot of internationals, so I don't think right now, maybe in the future, they will have an English track. However, the professors who are teaching me right now, they know English, so that's an advantage for me, because sometimes I can, if I don't understand what the lecture is about, they can explain it to me in English, so it's easier to communicate, or they can guide me at least to check this and check that. Yeah, so basically I'm taking all the classes in Korean. Some professors don't know English, so if you want to study on your own in Korea, like without a scholarship, you better study Korean right now, because you really need it, not just for basic life basic life communication, but even in the class. And as I told you, there is not a lot of foreigners, so all your classmates will gonna be Koreans or people who are from Asia Pacific who might not know English, and they will only communicate in Korean. So you should study Korean if you want to study in Korea. Yeah, okay. And as I said, I'm studying the theory part, which means we get to, like in each, depending on the lecture that you, like the subject that you take, the professors, sometimes they give you lecture based, which they have a topic and they talk about it, and then they tell you either to summarize what they talked about, or work on a project related to the subject they are talking about. For me, thankfully, again, the professors didn't mind me writing my assignments in English because they can read it and stuff. So I was really grateful, because Korean writing is one of like the hardest for me. Like I can understand speaking and I can manage somehow to speak, but writing is the most difficult part for me right now. Hopefully I can get better, because it's a shame not to know it. And other projects, like other classes, we have from the beginning of the semester till the end, we work on our own projects and create a prototype. So even if it was theory, we create the prototype of the theory. Like for example, if we want to talk, have a solution, for example, a branding solution for a certain company, then we need to research that company, work on our ideas, and then prototype the ideas, like okay, which direction should the company go if they want to do this. So I like it because it gets me to read a lot and to get to know other people's thoughts and what they think about, and the type of projects they are interested in. So I get to see different type of projects because of my classmates, and they are so interesting. And because most of them are Korean, sometimes most of their subjects, they talk about the Korean society or the Korean design or the creative world. So I'm really happy about that, because I get to dive into that field. Yeah. So basically these are like the two most questions that I get. Hopefully I will talk more into details about design in Korea. But yeah, bottom line, I really love my university, like Kookmin University, because I feel the faculty and even like the global center, they are very cooperative and they update you constantly. They don't leave you on the side. I think my only issue was the dorm, because I talked about it in the dorm video. You can check it out. I speak in Arabic in it, but I have the CC on, like the caption. I written the caption, so you can check it out and get more information about it. So yeah, I'm in the final stages of getting ready, because I only do my eyes. I don't like to touch my skin that much, especially because it has stress acne. Yeah. Okay. What else I have in mind? Voila, see ready. Oh yeah, and finally, I'm sorry, Alia's gonna kill me. My sister's gonna kill me because I'm wearing the ODB Max t-shirt that I received. I was so happy for it. It's so cool. Yeah, sorry, not sorry. I love you, my sister. Okay, see you soon.
I've been holding out. It's hard to hide the truth. You've been good to me, and all I did was lie to you. You should know that chauffeur, only for you. I break my enclosure. You close your eyes, I lead the way. Show ya.
Hi, so I'm back again. I'm gonna talk about the my visit to the Yosigo exhibition, photography exhibition, while my sandwich get toasted because I'm so hungry, so hungry. Like I haven't been eating for a long time. You can see it from my pronunciation and my focus. So the Yosigo photography exhibition, titled Holiday Memories, as you can see it. It's like a 3 stories exhibition, and it's really interesting when you go there. So the exhibition starts at 10, the opening. I reached around like 11 and there was already a line. But I like this technique that here they use it, which you register your number and you get the ticket if you bought the ticket earlier. And then you get on a waiting list and they tell you like even the current time, like the real time tracking, so you know which number you are. I will show you here how does it look like, the waiting list and stuff. So I think there was I had to wait like around 22 minutes before entering the exhibition. And then when I entered the exhibition, so it's like 3 parts. Each part talks about like a topic. One is architecture, and then the second is documentary, and then the third is landscape. So with each level, I really like how the exhibition, especially Yoshigo colors, the colors that he used, they are really interesting. They are between blue and orange and dark orange, dark blue. So it's interesting, the spectrum that he's used. It's like blue, yellowish, and then like you get more orange, and then dark blue, dark orange, dark blue. It's similar to Wes Anderson in a way. I don't know if he's inspired by Wes Anderson or vice versa. I'm not sure about that. But the nice thing that it's an exhibition and you can experience it. So this is something I enjoy about going to exhibitions here in Korea, because they create the space for you to experience it without feeling that art is not reachable in a way. Sometimes it's too much, because while they're experiencing it, everyone wants to take a photo and then you have to wait in line for them to take a photo. So, but and another thing I feel right now that I'm thinking about it, you don't live the experience that much if you just take photos. This has happened to me while I was like recording for the video of today, but I started like putting my phone on the side just like so I can enjoy the art in a way. Oh my god, it got toasted. It really got toasted. Just a second. Okay, I think I can think right now. Yeah, so what I was saying is it's good that they have the experience part of the exhibition, because sometimes you get bored, like seeing the art and you cannot interact with it, you get bored. And in a way it can be somewhat reachable to everyone, so everyone can enjoy it, not like for a specific kind of people who can enjoy art or photography or whatever is the exhibition about. So I like that factor. But sometimes you want to go to exhibitions and just live the moment without having your phone on in your hand and just like constantly taking photos, and just really appreciate the art, and try to enjoy it in real life without taking moments of it. I'm guilty of that. I'm really guilty of that. But I think I was like, after having conversations with friends about content and stuff, so I was like thinking about how we enjoy art here in Korea. And because I was like the only foreigner, it was so funny. They gave me this note because they didn't know how to speak English to me. So they gave me this note that said like, oh, don't do this, and the toilet is here, and etc. etc. Yeah, so after like the 3 stories, we go to the gift shop, and I like this one. It's like a ticket, Yosigo, and it has like first class. And what I like about it, it's like it's from Incheon to Mauricia in Spain. I hope I said it right. So it was really interesting as like a ticket, because it's all about holiday. And I got this bookmark, a see-through bookmark from it's from one of his artwork, from his photography. So yeah, I like it. I like how they experience like the experience of like taking photos, having this tiny Polaroid kind of pictures, and you can go and just like take photos with it whenever like you see something you like, and just like take photos with it. And I like the usage of sound, because most of like his photography, even the buildings and the architectures, are near the sea, so you always hear the sea waves. So was really nice. And the other thing was, so he traveled, I think, to Budapest and 어디 갔어? Yeah, he showcased, like in the documentary, he showcased like 3 countries or more than 3 countries. Now I cannot remember because I'm super hungry. But I like how they for each country, I think one was Tokyo, Dubai, and the other one, I'm not, Spain, I think Spain, Miami. But the one in Dubai was really interesting, is that they had sand all over the room. And it was really interesting. Like you walk from as I recall it, from the Tokyo, the Tokyo was really dark, the Tokyo room, and then you enter, and then suddenly it's bright, and you see sand on the floor, and you step on the sand, and my shoe got like all sandy. And then you see the photos that he took from Dubai, from his visit in Dubai. So for me, I really find it really interesting that they made you experience it. Like imagine if someone didn't visit Dubai, and they see the sand, they kind of experience it, especially with the COVID situation, and nobody can, like, not everyone is privileged enough to travel this time, or like, the restriction around the world. So it was nice to have that kind of experience, especially with the sand. And then you enter the room with the beaches. I think that one was from Spain. And as I said, you hear all the sound waves. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, I can't wait. By the way, Wes Anderson. So there is a book called Accidentally Wes Anderson, that I think it's a society or like a group of people who gathered and they take photographs inspired by Wes Anderson, and they are bringing those photographs. Oh, my English. They are bringing these photographs in an exhibition. So hopefully I can get a ticket as soon as possible and go, because I'm really, really, really excited to see how will they create the exhibition for the Accidentally Wes Anderson photo book. So super excited, and I hope I can get to take you with me as well in this journey. Yeah, so that's it for today. I'm so hungry. I want to finish my sandwich, so I'll see you. Bye.
Show ya my fantasy.